Hey YouTuber, Southern Bubba here. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more in depth about my Part 107 test that I took about a week ago, or not quite a week ago. I didn't go too in depth with the last video, but I would like to go a little bit more in depth with this one, and excuse me if I look at some notes. I just wanted to make sure I get everything in here for you guys. I don't know about those that have already taken this test, but it was a little, how would you say, a little stressful for me. I've never been around airplanes and helicopters, no more than just remote control planes and stuff like that, but see cars. But I found it a little intimidating because a lot of this stuff in the study guide, it was a lot of government talk, and I didn't quite understand it. You know, they always make it so hard to understand. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos with people, and if anybody is interested, the one that helped me out a lot was, I believe his name was Tony Northrup. He did a great job in helping me with this task that I was trying to take on. I did go and take the test, and I passed it. Not quite exactly what I wanted as far as the score. I would have rathered a higher one. But there was some questions towards the end of my particular test that I just didn't quite understand, because it was more focused towards an actual airplane pilot. And the materials that I was studying, I didn't have that in there. I didn't actually open the pilot handbook. I didn't really think I would need it. So that was probably my fault. Oh well, it happens. Sometimes you just don't study enough of what you really wanted to do or what you needed to do, and that was my problem this time. I just didn't go through thoroughly enough. But hey, I passed. That's all I was looking for. So now I can legally go out and I can fly my drone, and I can get you guys some awesome video, which I'm going to try to start doing this week. Today is Tuesday, March 6th. I'm planning on going out to a mountain area close to here and doing some video and trying to fly my new drone I have on order. It's actually the new DJI Spark. It'd be a whole lot easier for doing stuff like this than the DJI Phantom that I already have. A lot more compact drone than what I already have, so it'd be easier to put into a backpack and just fly it on the fly to get some really great photos and video going up around the mountains. So I'm really looking forward to that. Don't know if there'll be anybody with me or not, but tune in and you'll find out. Let's go back to the testing of the Part 107. Initially, when I got there, people were really nice, didn't have any issues with them. Of course, you can't bring in anything, and if you forget to leave your phone in your vehicle, well, my particular testing center just let me put it behind their desk because I did forget that. Don't bring calculator, paper, nothing. They will supply you with everything that you need. They will take you back into a computer room, and I will forewarn you, right above you, facing down at your computer, is a camera. They are watching you to make sure that you're not cheating. You get 2 hours to take this test, and my particular test, it was 60 questions. I have heard throughout YouTube that there's been anywhere from 60 to like 68 questions depending on where you take it, what state, what have you. Don't know the reasoning behind that, but my particular test was 60. For the most part, a lot of my questions had to deal with the actual charts, which I found actually wasn't too hard. I found them fairly easy to do that part because they give you a booklet with everything that you need and what you have to find for the test question. Worked out great for me since I knew the charts very well. But it was, for the most part, it was not too awfully hard, except for, like I said, the questions that I just didn't know because it was pilot oriented. And if you don't know, you have to score a 70 or above to pass the test. I did score over a 70. Not much over it. I got a 77, but hey, like I said before, I passed. If it wasn't for those pilot questions, I probably would have made I would say probably around mid-80s, maybe upper 80s score if I would have studied that part of it, which, again, my fault. But I don't want anybody to be intimidated by this test like I was. I built it up so much. I got the study material like, God, it was probably 2.5 months ago. And with the time that I was out of town with work and a vacation that I took, it just kind of fell wayside. But I let it stress me out too much and made it more than what it actually was. So go into it open-minded. You'll do fine. Just study it. And also, like I said, please go over the pilot's handbook. It is the biggest book in there, and I regret not doing it, but it is possible to pass it without it. So if you feel froggy, go ahead and try it. But just to forewarn you, the test is $150. Whether you pass or fail, you still pay the $150. And if you fail it, you have to pay the $150 again to retake the test. Each time you take it, you have to pay the $150. So you might want to study up on it and make sure you know it, that you're going to pass that test before you take it. Because if you don't, it might be very costly. So on that note, if you guys found this video informative in any way, please comment below and let me know what you think. And please share and subscribe and comment for me. I will also again have the link at the bottom for the Amazon affiliate program. Please, anything you can do, it would be greatly appreciated. So until the next video, I'll see you then.